Things you're used to taking for granted, like how you're going to be pre-med and major in biology. How the things you see match up with the things that other people see. How your memories represent actual events that happened, or how your parents aren't trying to poison you. How you're neither secretly male nor secretly God. I spent several months of my summer trying to figure out the most efficient and reliable way to kill myself. I spent 2 weeks peeing on the floor because I thought that the dark spots in the tiles were my children and I had to feed them. I was terrified that I aged 1,000 years and everyone around me had died and I'd be left alone in an empty ward. After being committed twice to 2 different hospitals for 2 weeks at a time, I've come to realize that belief, like sanity, is a fragile thing. On the bright side, I can now watch horror movies without batting an eye because nothing, no sound effect, no artificial splash of gore, no ear-splitting scream is a substitute for actually believing that this is real. Thoughts about what I've experienced will pop up at the most inopportune times. I've tried to kill myself, I think during Zumba class. I've been held in a secluded ward, I muse over coffee with a friend. I've had electroshock therapy, I think, as I try to make out with my boyfriend in his car. I tried to give head to a nurse because I thought he was God. I remember while I'm jogging. I wonder if this thing should have some sort of effect on what I'm doing, as though suddenly someone, a doctor in white perhaps, might jump out of the bushes and yell, "No, you're crazy," and then force me to strip down to my underwear and run around like a good crazy person. But, to be honest, you know you're crazy when things start making too much sense. You start having these epiphanies left and right, like, of course my mom is the devil and my dad is God, of course I wrote the Old Testament, and of course I've been aging backwards. Everything you see is somehow relevant to your life. It's as though your normal attention gate that sorts out relevant from irrelevant has suddenly been burst open and now everything is rushing at you at 100 miles an hour. Most importantly, everyone knows who you are. You're important, but you're nothing. I used to think that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was a stupid story, but was that me now? Successful Duke student by day, psychiatric inpatient by night. The bizarre bipolar, the suicidal sensation. Somehow I had a feeling that Durham would not be calling on me in her time of need. I'm not a particularly emotional person, except for my episodes. Season 2, bitch goes cray-cray. I have 3 basic emotions. Good, pretty good, and fucking pissed. And so it scares me to be told that I have a manic depressive disorder. Is pretty good gonna turn into mania? Is fucking pissed gonna become another suicide attempt? I don't know, but I put my best face on every morning, even if it's just a mask, because someday I'll become that person that I want to be. This is a huge cliche, but you never really appreciate everything you have until you've lost it. And though I didn't lose everything, I lost quite a lot. I lost my purpose, my direction, my sense of self. I lost friends and the trust my parents had in me. I lost a lot of hair from lithium and gained like 20 pounds from antipsychotics. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. But after you've thought about it, and after you've realized, well, okay, I guess I don't want to die after all. Everything starts to look truly, deeply beautiful. I'm an atheist, but I believe in a lot of things, even if those things aren't God. I believe that people have an inherent goodness, and that even if we do bad things a lot of the time, there's always some part of us that wants to be good. I believe in love without reason and without purpose, because I believe that in a lot of ways, love is reason and love is purpose. I believe in loving friends you've known your entire life and in loving strangers that you met once in an elevator and they smiled at you when they asked, "What for?" How incredible is it that we should encounter each other here, we thinking, feeling what you wanted to say. Fourth floor, please, is what you said. I believe that it's better to be alive and sad than not alive and not sad. I believe that life is a lottery, and we already have the winning ticket in our hands simply because we're alive.